good shape, y'all. If you haven't been to Battle for the Fort Finals before, you might get a little scared. It's okay. It's all part of the experience. Ride the wave, y'all. Let's raise the roof. Are you ready to meet your 2025 Battle for the Fort finalists?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2025 Battle for the Fort, to our live stream.
Let's try that one more time.
Routesetter, it is
These
tough for
athletes
this,
had a brutal round
but
of
generally
9
had a great time competing
incredibly
today.
difficult boulders last evening.
My name is Jack Martinus. I am a 14-year rock climber. I'm up here because Ascent climbing used to be my home gym when I was attending CSU. And oh, awesome!
We are not fully live yet. We don't really know what's going on.
Intros, cool.
This is your final tarp warning. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we got a good practice.
Battle for the Fort. We got a good show for y'all tonight.
I think we'll also see it.
Let me introduce our finalists real quick, and we'll do some rock climbing. We're going to start off the round with Aiden Harris and Maya Madera. Step forward, wait for the crowd. We have Lucas Gerhardt and Adrian Clark. Give away. We'll have Sam Sheen and Taylor Law. The one, the only Colin Duffy at Carlson. Your second place finishers from last night, Jacob Kelligan and Ryan Hockey. And your dominant winners of the qualifier round, Joe Shoemaker and Anika Kelly. These are your finalists, y'all. It is going to be a great night. So with that, we're going to go ahead and send 10 of these 12 athletes back to ISO. We're going to keep Aiden and Maya, and we're going to go here shortly.
That's what I want to know. Where are we looking? I feel like these boulders are going to be the best.
Yeah. All right, we're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2025 Battle for the Fort Open Finals. We're looking at the preview for all of the boulders right now. It sounds like we have a little bit of a lag in what the stream is able to show you and what we're doing, so just be aware of that.
I'll introduce myself. Hi, everybody. My name is Jack Martinus. I am just a rock climber, really. I guess washed up comp climber could also be something you could say. But no, I would call Ascent Studio my home gym while I was here at CSU for 4+ years. And yeah, we're here to watch an amazing finals here with some very experienced rock climbers.
All right, it looks like we're getting started on boulder number 1. We have Maya Madera pulling off the ground right now. What's we got on the wall?
Aiden Harris.
Aiden Harris, first go, looks like we hit zone. That's awesome. Maya's working up into zone as well.
What a powerful first boulder for the women's here, at least from what we could see from the commentary box. Super shoulder intensive. I don't know, I always feel like the first boulder of a competition really does say something to the competitors. Like, it's hard to warm up. Sometimes these ISOs are just slab, and you come out here and you're doing like crazy over-the-shoulder gascons like this. And it's kind of a testament to like your ability to be warm and kind of just take whatever's out there for you and execute, which Maya seems to be doing an amazing job of right now. Let's get it up.
Don't stop making noise.
Come on, Maya. Let's see if she can match it up.
Tricky finish position.
Yeah, definitely want to make sure she doesn't fit this.
Oh!
So close.
She has plenty of time to give it a couple more attempts if she wants.
Plenty of time.
Which I imagine she will. Let's see.
For those
can't
of you
see boulder number one,
with
to be completely honest.
our timing protocol here.
It looks like Aiden is taking quite the rest. He may have been able to reach the zone. I wasn't quite sure.
Finish that.
But quite a technical boulder for the men's. I don't know, whenever you have some type of cordo jump, it seems like, right off the bat, it's like, are you in tune with your body? Can you make these moves?
Yeah.
That's what the Routesetters are asking, right off the bat.
The warm-up as well, generally speaking, like obviously you're warming your body up to perform and move, but I think coming out in front of the crowd and just like really getting back into kind of comp mindset, especially from qualies, which was more of like a less audience-y, kind of more closed door event, to now like in front of an audience and you have your stage lights and it starts.
And for you, those of you who are just watching on a live stream, the production here is insane.
This is crazy.
I'm going to say that they had a giant tarp covering the finals boulders, so you couldn't even see them. And then all of a sudden they drop it, and there's all the finalists, and they get to see the crowd for the first time after previewing the boulders. And it's, I mean, the crowd here at Ascent is always packed. So you see a packed crowd, you're like, well, here we go, pressure's on.
All right, we're pulling back on.
Oh, it does look like our audio is quite spotty, so
Sorry.
I apologize.
Gotta get all the kinks worked out in the first couple minutes. Hopefully we'll get through it.
Aiden making it up to the zone.
Aiden is slowly working speed. Maya is back on as well, and you can't.
Back up into shoulder move here.
Maya really excels at pretty shouldery boulders, generally speaking.
I'd agree. Yeah, she's a very powerful climber. When asked before the finals round what her favorite holds were, she said pinches. Oh, what a save. So close.
Incredible work. First athletes. Thank you all. That means we welcome that
Solid work from the first climbers. I mean, we saw zones on both boulders. Maya came so close to topping. I'm sure we're going to see another top, or a top rather,
Yeah.
of the women's climb.
Alrighty, y'all.
Next out, we have Adrian Akiko and Luke Earhart.
4 minutes. Starts now.
Taking a moment to brush. Brushing's awesome because it can help you kind of identify like dips and better or worse parts of holds and volumes as well. So it's a technique that a lot of athletes can use to kind of, if they're unfamiliar with a hold or a volumes, kind of suss out like what they're going to experience.
Absolutely. Adrian's working her way to the zone right now. Coming into this shoulder move. Let's see if she can do it.
Adrian, show us what you got.
I mean, like most of the climbers here in finals, Adrian, I don't think needs much of an introduction. She is such a talented rock climber. She's on the USA national climbing team. She's competed at several IFSC World Cup level competitions. She's certainly showing that right now by making way. One arm, one hand on the top hold.
Then over on men's, it looks like
Clever work of the wall by Adrian. Popping her left foot up on that angle change to the left.
definitely very smart climbing from her. I think it shows a lot to her experience as well, that she's kind of taking the time well on the boulder itself to look for maybe other creative solutions as well, other than just like grab and go.
Yeah.
So guest setter Roy Quanstrom, former Ascent
I expect her to take quite a rest since she got to the top there too.
Yeah, 4 minutes is a long time. allows you definitely a lot of attempts.
2:15.
Also.
2:15 remaining.
I appreciate it. It seems like they're also doing the 4+ for this
Yeah, I
round,
think they
which
are.
I absolutely love. I think it leads for exciting moments. I know they also did it for qualies, and in the qualies round, there were some competitors who topped a boulder in extended time. I know Jacob Killigan, I saw in his story last night, was able to squeak out a top on one of the boulders that didn't get topped a lot and make his way into finals. Maybe not because of it, but certainly solidified himself as a finalist.
Similar
tonight.
story that we saw from our first set of athletes. They're buying their time. You know, every second on the wall.
Goes back up on the wall here.
The theme
Makes
that
his
is
way over to the
holding
zone.
for a moment on this next
Adrian
bowl.
is also working her way into the zone as well.
No, I'm going to be honest. I don't know a whole lot about Luke, but he seems to be pretty damn strong. Almost owning that zone hold. The top of that men's one boulder looks tricky.
Yeah, if you can't tell kind of from what the camera is showing, you get pushed into a little bit of an overhang dihedral situation.
Looking to finish this number. She's starting already. Let's go.
Yeah, the
Adrian.
top boulder does not look good either. Here we go, Adrian.
Oh.
So close.
Boulder definitely takes it out of you. Both athletes getting to the top and
Yeah.
kind of having a harder time finishing that last move.
Now you're a setter.
I am a Routesetter,
Have
yeah.
you set for finals competitions before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, quite a few
Do you
times.
put much thought into what the first boulder that the competitors are going to see
Yeah.
is? Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you think about?
I think depending on the level that you're setting for and kind of who's showing up, the first boulder can be, there's a lot of pressure on it.
15.
I feel like it can really kind of set the tone for how the rest of your round and your comp, generally speaking, is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes we'll put out stuff that we're like, all right, like these are the athletes in finals. We know that they're going to do really well at this style.
Welcome to plus time.
All right, Adrian is working in plus time. She's on the wall.
We yell the whole time in plus
Luke is
time.
also
This is what the magic happens.
working in plus time. Let's go, Adrian. Plus time is awesome. I wish we had it for every comp ever.
Yeah. Adrian's still on the wall. In plus time, chalking up. I mean, she's kind of a sport climber too, no?
Yeah, definitely is. I think she's pretty well rounded with both disciplines. Definitely a sport climber moment right now.
We get smart use of plus time. We're recovering on the wall. The
See
only
if she can
thing
actually
that
get
is
something
now
back on this
matching
terrible
official.
undercling that she's like somehow shaking off on. This is insane. And it's all because of plus time. So maybe, I mean, they have a whole lot of time
Here we
to rest in
go.
between boulders, but still,
Let's go, Adrian.
let's see if she can get it done.
Let's go.
Come on, Adrian.
Let's go.
Oh, really good attention to Adrian. Really cool. A lot of her like mental mindset there to kind of relax.
Yeah, take a breather.
Yeah.
The moment is now. While we're doing the swap of boulders and climbers right now, I think we should thank our sponsors,
4 minutes left now.
Trango, who is allowing us to use their holds for tonight's event, as well as Essential Climbing, as well as Colorado in Motion, Climb Strong, Rock Fan, and Upslope PT, all allowing our climbers to have a great time tonight and showcase their abilities. I see some holds that are in the dark right now from Trango that are like 4 feet long.
Pretty
Um,
crazy.
and it's not on the live stream right now, but expect some dope rock climbs coming up with some very, very unique holds.
All right, we have
Sam is
Kaylin coming up and Sam as well.
Sam Sheen, a good buddy of mine. We got a little insider tidbit from Sam, has been trying the gray and wild basin, and apparently, I don't know if we could tell based on the live stream if he has tape tips or not, but has been splitting, so we'll see if that affects his timing. But so far it doesn't seem so because he's in finals.
I actually don't know all that much about Kaylin.
I don't know either, but she's rushing.
Yeah, climbing for 4 years and in finals.
Oh, here we go. So easy.
Oh, so surprised.
Was that a flash?
That was a flash.
Oh.
Huge round of applause for them. That was incredible.
What a beast.
They're here. The youth are here.
The
That was
youth
really
are
awesome.
here. That is awesome.
Only 4 years of climbing and to be flashing, and especially at this comp. At this comp now, I mean, this is for sure a pro level event at this point. We've definitely pushed the boundary and with cash prize and who's coming every year, like
Absolutely.
pretty awesome.
The history behind this competition is quite interesting. I mean, if you look back, you have professional climbers that are outside climbers now, but you have like Daniel Woods and Matt Foltz, Alex Puccio, and to see where it's come as well, you know, it used to be a National Cup Series competition, and I think the pedigree still holds strong. It's the world's best climbers that do come to this comp.
Still puzzling through it. We got
It's like
time.
Sam was looking for
Almost
zone
solid.
up there,
All the
taking
time in
some
the
time
world.
to recover and get back on. It's cool to see Sam here. I've known Sam for many, many years, just through like the youth circuit and route setting and all of that. So it's cool to see him still really involved with the comp scene and still crushing in finals.
I don't know how much he really expected to be making finals this year on the Colorado
Yeah, I don't
circuit as
know
well. As Sam and I both kind of talk to each other at these competitions, and we consider ourselves at the upper end of the age range for this comp, and you know, washed kind of, but he's certainly showing himself, proving himself to be an amazing competition
Here we
climber,
go.
as well as an amazing outdoor rock climber.
Under a minute.
All right, Sam is back on the wall. How do you feel about run starts in comp?
I'm not a huge fan, I'm gonna be honest.
Oscar strain.
Oh, here we go, Sam. Trying to create some
30 seconds.
creative beta.
We'll see
I don't
if
know.
Sam decides to use the plus time. I think kind of back to the topic of like the first boulder setting the tone. A run start for your first one is pretty intimidating.
10,
Obviously, if you don't start on all 4 flashes, you get an attempt.
5,
Yeah,
So it really mounts the pressure to have a really good like first
1.
solid go.
And we're in.
absolutely.
All right, Sam has chosen to use the plus time. He's back on the wall.
Let's go, Sam.
Put it all on the line. Let's go, Sam. Let's go, Sam.
Let's go. Come on, Sam.
Come on, Sam.
Try. Man, looks like a foot slip.
Man, oh man, the top pictures on this man forward. We need some more athletes, please.
We need some
Yeah, these
more. What a flash by Caitlin.
That was so
That
cool.
was so
Let's
impressive.
go.
I'm interested to see how the rest of the round does. She could have been that climber that just like sets the tone. It's like,
Yeah.
here's the boulder. It's now a flash,
Oh, yeah,
like a
it's-
flash contest.
Your 4 minutes starts now.
Curious to see how she feels about the slab. We don't have a ton of true slab in this finals round, but more technical, like slower climbing, it sounds like maybe isn't her favorite style. So I'm curious, because what we just watched was pretty powerful, but I feel like it's also a fairly technical boulder and you do need to move slowly. And obviously she romped it, so.
Absolutely.
All right, on the wall now we have Colin Duffy working his way up.
And Paloma, Colin, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how he does.
I'm showing you something here.
Colin has previous
Not
experience
sure.
winning the events as well, so wondering pressure-wise if he's thinking about it or
He has no pressure. He's Colin Duffy. He's making his way up to the top right now.
one hand on the finish for Colin.
What a clean flash.
What a show from Colin. We can give us more the same. We got
Colin
smiles
also
on the
choosing
wall.
to shake out for a second on the pretty heinous script. Working her way up to the finish.
Big time for Paloma.
into the lower heel. 2 flashes, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
That's
baby.
lower. In short order. We
All
need
right,
more rock
moving
climbers.
on.
I need
Wow, that was quick.
Jacob
Yeah.
Kelligan and Lila Kottke. Where are you?
Well, now the pressure's on for the 2 other climbers that are going to come out now. They know that flashes are possible.
Right now.
To stay in contention, they got to flash. Which I always feel like in a finals round, if I'm ever competing, that pressure gets to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, we have such well-seasoned competition climbers in here. Like it probably still gets to them as well. I wonder, it's a level of expertise on how to deal with that. So let's see how these climbers fare.
We saw one set of hot drama. See
Maybe
what Jacob
kind
can
of
get us on this
foot
next
slip
board.
Just didn't quite get behind the ball enough.
Now, Jacob, I know, is more of a crimp climber. I've seen him do the most insane crimp climbs indoors, and I don't think there's a single crimp on this first boulder. I know he's going to all the gyms around Colorado, so I'm sure he's well versed for this, but
Steady and control.
making her way up to a hold that's some rest on.
Here we go.
Let's go, Lila.
Lila's looking for a top. Oh,
So close.
a little short.
Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Heartbreaker last move.
The move to the finish and then the mat.
Which just means that you're powered out by the time you get up there. And the more attempts you give, the more
2
it
minute
puts an
mark.
effect on the rest of the round.
Yeah, it's nice that
Jake,
the
you're getting
quality's
straight
on a
over there.
separate day than finals, so that you do
Solutions.
have like a full 24 hours to recover. Generally speaking, like the quality's right into the finals. It's nice because you're warm, but it can be pretty tiring to
Yeah.
like go in between.
The day or half a day to put on some like skin salve
Yeah.
and get a good night's sleep is huge, and that also allows the Routesetters to really test their abilities and make some harder rock climbs. Yeah.
For the run for the ages. Jacob's on the wall.
Speaking of like kind of the next generation of youth climbers coming in, I see a lot of these athletes are younger and maybe new into college or kind of wrapping up college.
Yeah.
Really cool to see. Lila just finished her applications for college.
That's
Really
crazy.
cool.
Good for her. Congratulations. Come on, Jacob. Come on, Lila. I mentioned it earlier, but the pedigree and talent of these climbers, everybody in finals, I believe, have represented either the U.S. national team or their own national team in some
Yep.
aspect, whether it's on the youth category, collegiate, or even in the open field competing at like IFSC World Cups.
Yeah.
I know both of these climbers, Jacob and Lila, have represented the U.S.
Yep.
in their own degree, which really goes to show how much goes into making the finals like this.
Making that first movement show.
I know a lot of the setters that have been
Seconds 5.
either on crew or brought in for the
3,
event have set like a
2,
multitude of national
1.
level events and other
We're
pro
on top
comps.
plus. Make it count.
As the Routesetter, like having the separation, even though it's kind of heartbreaking to watch the athletes that go, you're still like, all right, like this
Take the
is
cartwheels
cool
off.
to
Let's
see. The
go.
level looks like it's where we wanted it to be. We're having success, but also modes of like failure, like high challenge. So
That quickly.
And it
That takes us
certainly
to
shows
our final athletes.
tonight. I think these boulders are doing a good job so
Boulder number
far.
1. Those final athletes are Anna Kelly
So far,
and
only
Joe
2
Goodacre.
tops, or 1 top,
Let's go to work.
respectively, for each boulder. Let's see if the last climbers, Anna Kelly,
And Joe Goodacre. Joe's also been competing for many, many years.
Are you
20
ready?
years of climbing under his belt
You're
is pretty
feeling it.
cool.
Start
I
time.
think he's still under 25. A lifetime.
a lifetime worth of bouldering. I mean, I feel like he does a very good job of posting his climbing achievements as well. I feel like I see him doing the deep water soloing competitions quite a bit, and he houses those. He does so well. I feel like every single one he's always at.
Anna Kelly's cruising. She floated the qualifiers.
Climbers on the wall now.
Let's see what she can do here.
Anna Kelly making it to the zone
Strong
hole.
style. Let's go, Anna.
Crazy Gaston.
It's Anna's first time at Battle for the Fort. Let's show some love.
I didn't know that. I guess this is Anna's first time at Battle for the Fort. Hopefully not her last.
Let's go.
We have one hand on the finish.
Oh,
Start to the round, Anna Kelly.
6. What an entrance.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Now, I've seen Joe do amazing things on slab and tech and vert before, but he's definitely more known for power climbing.
Yeah.
Towards the conversation of the deep water soloing, power speed type of competitions that I always see him at, but I still think he has a great shot at this boulder, but definitely strategizing and taking his time to rest. Make sure he has every option available to him before he hops on the wall.
Yeah, brushing as well. Volumes are slick. Shifting your weight over onto something that has not a whole lot of, like, there's a lot of surface, but not a lot of purchase for your feet is pretty challenging.
You know, the Routesetters were nice, they would just jib it.
I know.
They would put a jib on it, but they weren't so friendly, I guess. But also, you need to do that for these competitors.
Down to 90 seconds for Mr. Goodacre. Joe's no stranger to Battle for the Fort. He's been here before. Made finals multiple times.
We have a list full of questions and answers from the competitors
go,
here
Joe.
that Andrew Lee curated for us when the competitors are back in ISO. And one that I think is hilarious is Joe's answer to his favorite type of climbing or where he'd want to go climbing, and it's Rocklands because there's dinos. Hopefully later this competition, there's a crazy dino for him to do. Maybe it's worth the $1,500 plane ticket out to Rocklands.
Aggressive control, Joe.
Trying new beta.
He's got 1 minute left, or actually less than a minute, but
He might take overtime.
oh, he's gonna call it. All right, calling it early for Joe.
Alrighty, that means we return to our original athletes. We got Aiden, we got Maya.
On the boulder
On Boulder
They'll
2.
probably need to scoot back, make sure they're not even near to pass.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks.
We're gonna pass it along to our commentator.
We have Roy coming in.
4 minutes starts now.
Hi.
Hey there.
How's it going? Welcome.
Painful but strong in this photo.
power cordo?
Yeah, so women's 2 involves this sort of like binded up jumping situation on this corner. You get to run across on the backside of like a 360 half dome, so pretty bad sloper. You jump really hard into this flat surface, this sort of half moon thing. Yeah. And there's like a lighting situation going on right now because their toe hook hold is actually to the left
Pretty
of
hidden.
the wedge, yeah.
We're gonna try and get the light shifted over. That's how it's needed.
And he really showed up at the limits are on that move. Maya West got this 360 volume.
Pretty impressive that she's working her way up this Sans toe hook.
Yeah, she's using the dihedral right now, kind of trying to dive into this hold right here. Yeah, I think that this would go. I think it's probably a harder method than the coordination with the toe hook catch. We'll see if she can read it.
Go ahead. Let's go ahead.
We've got Aiden over here on men's 2. It has this really cool like shuffle across undercling move on Vezi holds.
Oh, here we go. One of those moments we talked about, y'all.
Yeah, such a nice move.
The surface of these holds is no text, right? For like your finger pads for
Yeah.
the men?
Yeah, so the black Vezi holds on the men's boulder, they have this sort of no-tech section on the usable surface. It's very nice. It makes grabbing it much more delicate, much more involved. Yeah, I'm trying to go slow there.
All right, a little bit better lighting over there for the women's boulder.
Nice. I love the way she's redirecting into the corner there.
5, 3, 2, 1. Plus time.
We're working in the plus time
Right.
now.
Brutal. Let's go, Maya.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's both of them.
Yeah, they fixed the lights, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Maya got to have an opportunity with the full boulder in the light. Yeah, so I set primarily the men's round. So basically Denver Heinz, shout out Denver,
Denver is awesome.
was the chief setter for the women's round. So he had a small team under him. But pretty much for this comp, we kept it, fairly segregated with our teams. Me and Kyram were focused primarily on the men's. There was a little cross-pollination with forerunning, but major decision-making and stuff like that was kept more or less in-house between the teams. And Adrian's pulling on to women's 2 here. Bang. Yeah, that's exactly how you want to do it. I hope she tries that again. You can see at the end of that attempt, she looked back into the dihedral.
Yeah.
So we'll see what she chooses to do.
Yeah, it looks like she just missed getting her toe like wrapped around that hole.
We love to see it.
Adrian moved right into the toe hook cut,
There's that zone.
up in zone.
We've got a lot left to do. Let's
go, Adrian. Yeah, it's not over there at that last move. It is scarier than it is difficult. I'll just say that. But that gigantic Trengo comfy crimp up there is not very positive. And just so everyone knows, we have a much better view of women's two than we do of men's two. So we'll try and comment on men's two as much as we can, but I think we're a little bit delayed on the stream here. So, but we've yet to see a top on men's two. So here we go. I can say on the end of men's two, it is a fast move. You got to be really committed to jumping around that corner. It's super electric. So you jump into space and you grab that finish hold and oppose the wall.
Here we go. Look at the stick zone.
Yeah, you do that move once and you can pretty much do it every time.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go, Adrian.
Let's go, Lucas.
Go big.
Big moves. Come on now.
Gonna try and toe hook with the left foot. I think we have a top on men's two.
Tricky, the lighting for her too. Obviously she can see the hold, but I think the way the light is casting a shadow on this hold, it's kind of tricky to see where the positive and not dual effect.
Absolutely. We do have a top on men's too, so that's big news for this comp, folks. Checking out for blood over here on men's two. Looks like we're all clear.
All right, here we go. Power and these numbers.
Yeah, so what she really needs to do here is get set up and pogo the right foot as hard as she can. Just yeet it straight into the corner. Yeah, the pogo really helps you generate upward, but also it carries your foot into the corner so you can stomp it.
The texture of these walls is really interesting to me because even though like they are very textured, I find the texture to be somewhat slick.
Yeah, I mean, we've been setting on these walls for like 10 years now, so they're pretty loved.
And we're at the plus time. Let's do or die. Let's go.
Oh. Really committed there. And Adrian's out of time. Denver. I think we're maybe dealing with an appeal here on the top of women's two from Adrian. Something about that last attempt.
All right, y'all. We have conferred with the head Routesetter. Because as you probably saw, full commitment on that finish move puts him in a precarious position. The descent from the top hole doesn't look like it's going to be perfectly safe. So, what we're going to do is for the remainder of the women on this boulder. This boulder is getting scored to zone and to zone only. Once they get to zone.
Okay, so they're deleting the top of this boulder
and they come down.
because that last
So we'll
go
come
from
out to
Adrian
But we're not gonna
was
send the
deemed
ball
unsafe.
to the top.
And so they're going to score this boulder to zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all about keeping the
Alright.
athletes safe.
So with that being said, we're going to move on to our next set of athletes, which is
Props to Adrian for full
Sam and
commitment.
Kaylin. Sam and Kaylin drove in the
Absolutely.
Just reviewing with the athletes, female athletes, to kind of go over the zone
Alright.
instead of the full top. That's where our delay is.
Sam, are you ready? 4 minutes. Here we go.
We're getting secret notes.
All right, so for the remainder of the women on this boulder, it's game time decision here.
Your mic clip.
Means that this boulder ends at the zone. And it ends with single hand control on the zone, to be clear. That's how we normally score zone. But just because it's less route time, it doesn't mean we are going to yell. Let's go, Kaylin.
Got Sam and Kaylin. Also went for the dihedral stop approach.
And Sam's just grappling here with the start move on men's 2.
All our athletes here, we're going to puzzle out these first few moves. Looking for all the intricacies of the body positions of these giant holds. Come on, Kaylin. That is incredible.
Yeah, this start move on men's 2 is pretty hard. The first hold is pretty good. It's kind of a jug. It's not as much of a jug as you would want it to be. And you basically have to pogo your left foot into the MW volumes that stack there. And simultaneously hit this undercling. The undercling is one of these Fezzy holds that is 2 text, like right where you want it. So there's no texture where you want it, but there is texture a little bit deeper back. And so
Kind of ask you to like place the foot properly then to get all the way up into the hold.
yeah, you basically have to build the feet in the right orientation, I guess, to oppose the undercling.
Let's go, Kaylin. Come on, Sam. Let's stick on that volume line. See what we can do here.
I think the
that takes us to
dihedral
a minute
approach for
remaining.
Kaylin, obviously she's very, very strong, and so it works to get her into the position, but especially as a shorter climber, just moving back out of it into either
Yeah.
the catch or the toe hook
Yeah.
maybe isn't working in her favor.
Let's go, Kaylin.
Now that this boulder is just a zone, the zone is the top. The interesting thing is that Adrian is still the only
Here we
person to
go.
get to zone. So you have to get this toe hook in order to proceed into the zone. Very nice.
These athletes need a lot right now. Let's go.
So close.
We got time. We got
Back
time.
on.
Did not take time left.
And we are out of time. Big hand for Sam. Talk about both of you tonight, though. That's fantastic. All right. Please welcome back Paloma and Colin.
Yeah, Paloma and Colin coming out.
Colin, give me just a moment. I'm going to go over the.
Yeah, so for all of the female athletes, we do need to just rebrief them when they get out here about stopping at zone. So we're going to have a slight delay for the rest of this folder.
Interested to see Colin on men's too. Based on what we saw with men's 1 on the slab, I think that
Alrighty, athletes.
he's really
your
showing
4
himself
minutes
to be
start
different, on a different level than the rest of the competitors. So it's like to see what he does.
Here we go, Colin. Show us something cool. Come on, Colin. One lining it up. There we go.
Colin just hit zone on men's 2.
And we'll have Ryan.
Gearing up for the finish
Oh, yeah,
here.
we can get that, you know.
Actually reaching across. And counting to the finish.
Oh. Beautiful
The
time.
opposition on the volume is really cool. Not how y'all did it for me.
Ours looked a little bit more dramatic. But
Now,
Yeah, that was
all
pretty
your
sick.
energy and attention is on
we played a lot with the
women's
angle of
folder
this
2.
volume that his foot's on.
Well, we can use all the support you've got.
Tilting it, making it flatter. And Colin just totally smashed it. So that's really good feedback for us as Routesetters. What can Colin do versus what is everyone else experiencing?
Looks like Paloma read just straight into the toe catch, and it's really messing around with the dihedral stop that much. Never mind.
Super low on the volume now. This is where it gets difficult redirecting down into this Trango comfy crimp macro.
Looking for solutions all the time in the world. We got
It's very
minutes
difficult.
left.
Redirecting with no opposition is really tough. And in the steep. This is our steepest wall.
Well, the opposition comes from the toe hook. You have to go and get that. So you have to jump and be comfortable with this space in between where the usable surface gets better and better the further you swing into that toe hook. And obviously, as soon as you catch the toe hook, you're in compression. And so all of your forces are opposed at that point. And it's much easier to progress up the wall. But I always love the creativity of athletes. I think going into this dihedral is a bit safer, but it makes it much more physically demanding. And that just takes an enormous amount of power.
Just under a minute remaining. Blue is looking for a morale boost on this boulder. Let's go. Here we go.
There it is.
30 seconds. That's
Yeah.
so much time.
I think
You're
she can
good.
get this. There. The timing is so important there.
The snap.
Five,
Go, Paloma.
4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come on, Paloma.
So close.
That's it.
Big-handed. All right, and with that, please welcome back Lila Copy and Jacob Gilligan.
Lila and Jacob coming back out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see Jacob on this men's too.
I am too.
I feel like he's climbing super well right now.
Yeah.
I know in qualifiers, Jacob had a really late send that put him into second.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah, it was really, really cool to see in person.
All right, Jacob, you ready?
This boulder in qualifier is definitely the hardest physical boulder. He was able to just pull it out right at the last second, so I think he's pretty psyched. Jacob just brushing up finish hold there on men's 2. Yeah, if you jump at that thing wrong on women's 2, it will feel terrible.
Come on, Jacob.
Takes all of your skin.
Jacob's just starting on men's 1.
We're about a minute deep. Both these athletes taking their time to figure out these quarter moves.
Stuff that. Call that the baby Jane. Moving on to the finish move
Here
here.
we go.
Jacob Callaghan.
Open Saunders, come on, Jacob. Oh,
Slips off that volume. I guess it was the right angle.
let's go, Lila.
IP drill as well.
Doing the general disarray here on this 360 volume. Love to see that. Both athletes just catching their breath here. Both had very good attempts that last time. Promising goes.
The quarter is nice because each attempt you get to learn more. I feel like if you don't nail it your first try, you've learned enough information that you're able to execute. I
love how Lila's- I love how Lila's doing this double jump on the 360 volume to reorient her hips and jump straight into that 360. It's very nice. So close.
Lila's figuring it out. Getting it dialed in.
Jacob Callaghan can't really reproduce this first move. That no text is really getting him. Thank you, Gregor.
Yeah.
45 seconds left. It's enough, but it's short time.
Can Jacob Callaghan do it again? Yeah, his move is hard.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
It's like his back leg's just pulling him off.
Ah. 10 seconds left. Toe hook.
5 seconds off the clock. Jacob's pulling on 3, 2, and 1. It is plus time. Don't come on.
Good for Lilo there. Really pulling it out in plus time.
And that means it's time for our final athletes. Welcome back to the pads, Joe Goodacre and Anna Kelly.
You know, seeing Joe in qualifiers, he was
Joe,
super confident, super relaxed. A form of Joe that I have not seen in a while, and I think that he is so psyched to be here in finals. He really, really needs to get this top in order to stay in the running. He could totally separate himself from the rest of the field here with a top on men's two.
And he's won Battle for the Fort before, right?
We would have to look at the rooks.
See, let's go. Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, one of the few who have won Battle for the Fort.
Such strong work from Anna Kelly on that 260 volume.
Anna Kelly just beasting
Not an
in the
easy
dihedral here.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
stuck to the first four
Flip
now.
that length to good news. Let's go.
Joe holding the baby Jane, processing through the rest of this boulder problem.
Yeah, no, we yell for
See if he
Joe.
can get
He's
this
been
top.
He's been here before. We love to see it. Oh,
Just barely.
Just barely.
just not quite there.
And we saw Jacob Kelligan get to the top on his first attempt and not be able to reproduce the first move.
True.
So we'll see how Joe fares after
Low percentage.
absolutely low percentage. And Akella mounting up women's two here.
Let's go, Anna.
Figured out the toe hook sequence there. That's really good because she completed that move into the dihedral on her first attempt, decided to walk away from it and go towards this toe hook method. It shows a lot of maturity.
Definitely easy once you have moments of success to like get stuck in a certain
Right.
data.
Keep trying the wrong thing. It's hard to get out of that for sure.
Especially if you feel like pretty close.
Lead up straight in there.
I'll take
Joe's
it
just
all the
getting
way
set
through.
over there.
Love to see Joe Biden his son over there. Just looking cool, calm, collected. Big confidence. He knows he's matching that top next time he pulls on the wall.
Anna's back on.
Here we go, man. That's the boulder from Anna.
Nice.
Oh, here we go, Joe. Big bicep tape for Joe over here.
Joe.
Come on, Joe.
And into the last move here on
We
men's
want the
two.
tops. No more drama. We've had enough drama on this boulder, Joe. Get it done. Big noise.
Joe's gonna. Joe's got definitely one more attempt in here. Got 45 seconds left on the clock. See how he does. He really needs this top.
The semi-static was interesting. I thought for a second he was gonna try and full static, but
Yeah, it makes you move a little too fast with the hips right there at the end. It's better to just full
Just
commitment,
commit.
jump into the position. This right hand is actually pretty good. It's tilted slightly upside down, so you have to oppose the wall against the hold. So if you go too slow, it makes you have to really palm super hard on the top of the volume in order to gain opposition on the hold. I think it's much more effective to jump your foot around the corner and press up into the bottom side of that hold.
2, 1, plus time.
Joe has plus time.
Hits the baby Jane.
We believe. Let's go, Joe.
Joe's gonna make an attempt for the top. See how he does this time.
Joe, let's go.
And the crowd goes wild.
All right, we are bringing Maya and Aiden back out. Boulder 3 time.
We have Maya and Aiden coming back out for Boulder 3.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Athletes, are we set?
Welcome.
4 minutes
Right.
starts now.
Put this, your shirt on this side. I don't know where the
Here we go.
The
Back
soft
to full
bit
value
went
boulders for
gone.
women. Nice long thing here with that dastardly clear hold right in the middle.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good to
other
me.
side.
Oh, others?
Yeah. So you can introduce yourself too.
Oh my gosh.
This side up. That's cool.
Sorry.
No, we're good.
And startles way up high for the men's boulder here.
Okay.
Perfect.
I might just hold it.
We're in
Let's see it, Anna.
We'll see if we can find the other bits of the mic.
Okay. I'll just hold it right
Find out.
No.
Hot
Getting
up.
those points and then getting collected. Smart work.
Aiden's working up.
Oh,
Hold
Slaying City
Do
up in the 55 tonight.
you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. I feel like I should be on. My name is Cait. I'm a climber in the front range, and I'm also the head coach at the spot climbing gym, so I work with a lot of elite athletes. Yeah.
Do you know some of these athletes
I
from your time in collegiate?
yes. I do have the open comps here as well, so I know a lot of them both from collegiate as well as just like all of the local open comps, and then the USAC ones as well. Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
Thanks.
And you competed yesterday, right?
Yes, I did.
How was it?
It was okay. It was a little bit around for me, I'm gonna be honest, but I had a good time for sure. Definitely learned a lot. Very impressed by all the moves that all these folks are doing, for sure.
Mine's loading up.
We gotta clip it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it can't hear.
Sweet.
Let's go, Maya.
It's just like,
Sorry, this way.
yeah.
Open it again.
I understand.
We're good. We got there.
Aiden making it look easy.
Aiden working up.
Maya
This
looking
is
good on.
down.
Women's boulders, another one of those with
Did
the
you get to
opens.
climb any new holds too yesterday? Some of
Yeah,
these
we
bigger
got one,
shapes?
Yeah.
Trojan through that one, all the way to the top.
Hot from Maya. Women's
Looking
three.
strong out there. Good Maya, go do it.
I've also done those clear holds have been in circulation for a while now, so I've gone to play shows a couple times. I actually hate them. They're
Yeah.
so hard.
They're pretty brutal. If you've
Yeah.
never experienced them before, they're just like, they're just smooth. Like there's nothing to grab. There's no bolt hole to thumb into. Like nothing.
If you think one of those times you're gonna grab it, it never happens. It's so hard.
Round to one
Like,
in a minute.
Aiden's taking a second just to recover and then hop back on. He has time too to pull up before getting
Getting some mastery on that start move.
Start move's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, Aiden.
Those like climbing symbols are really interesting. I remember first seeing one at Open Nationals a couple years ago, and it was like
That's
so
right.
legendary.
Got time for another one. Y'all want to see
This
it.
is what Aiden went with. If he took that time to get into this sloper before the finish, I think would be nice.
15
It'll
on the
help kind
clock.
of lock you into the move. All right, we'll see. It looks like he is going to use time plus.
It is plus time. This will be the last attempt. Time to go to war. Let's go, Aiden.
sections that are really finicky that like force you to move over your hip.
Yeah, I saw a lot of that yesterday. There was a lot of like that like kind of like cookie ham stuff.
Alright. We've got to
Kind
look
of
for
frog
some back
squat.
to back.
Yeah.
All that
Athletes, your 4 minutes starts now.
And
Let's
back
carry
on
that
the mat,
energy
we
through. That
have
was
Luke.
amazing.
The corner starts tricky for the men.
It seems like it's like a very like timing based move. Like you've got to kind of wow, that was interesting.
It's no time.
Yeah, it seems like you have to like really do the 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, you kind of get stuck.
Y'all know how this boulder goes.
And it's deep too. The whole
That's right. Come on, Adrian.
Deceptively tense.
So the shoulder's really important and placing your palm to like push up into the top.
Let's go with this. You got those on points.
Let me see if we can get our audio started.
This is not the time to be quiet, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. We're looking for the match. But not the word.
Building pressure for the rest of the athletes. They know they have to stop it.
Well, let's go. I guess.
It's also like you come out, there's a scoreboard, but you don't necessarily have time to look at it. And when you're back there, you think that everyone's chopping it, like maybe their flash goes. So you don't know how long.
Alrighty, athletes set. Your 4 minutes
It
start
can be
now.
really deceiving too because
Yeah.
you don't know if somebody like did something crazy or if there's a top or what's going on. Caitlin's back out and Sam is back out. Interesting. Sam went straight for not Porta, just right up to the top jug.
I mean, that's a very cool idea from Sam. I really do want to see that. Y'all gotta yell though if you want to smack with that. Let's go. Show your springs.
I have to say, Sam is like generally a very powerful climber. So I think, other than Joe, of all the athletes that can make that work, it might have been him. But back to that Porto method that everyone else has been using, which I think might be good.
Both athletes on the wall.
Sometimes better though to just go with what feels good for you.
And both athletes to zone. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Little too dynamic.
Let's go, Caleb. You know how this goes now. Come on. Oh yeah.
Cruising.
Oh.
That little micro paddle for the girls is really
Love
sick.
it.
I like how it's like nuanced.
It's nice.
Yeah. It's not like huge like this one on number 2 was, but it's
Maybe challenging to see the finish hold for the women, but it's a flat Rango trim. It's really, it's on a volume that's like kicked back just a little bit, but it is in cut. It's nice too because it won't like destroy your skin if
Yeah.
you come off of it.
Caitlin's flexing up with confidence. You know what those holds feel like. You know what the moves
sometimes
feel
the
like.
holds can be more
Time to take care of business.
Looks like Kaylin just needs to get the timing of the move down a little bit. I think she's got it.
Also looks like her hips are a little low. Kind of jumping to the EP instead of.
Yeah, she's catching pretty straight arm. Flip. It's okay. They have plenty of time.
All right. It's rough on it. Come on, six. Ah!
A little less.
Let's go, Caleb.
For
Under a minute.
Plenty of time for them to still give a couple more attempts.
Like, Kalen's still having a little bit of trouble with the timing of this finish move.
$30 seconds. This could be the one. Absolutely.
Solid.
10 seconds. And we are in plus time. This is it. Oh, good job.
Looks like he was still a little bit tired for that.
Once again, please welcome back Alton and Paloma.
Colin and Paloma back out.
All right, athletes.
I have a feeling that both of them will enjoy these boulders. I know Paloma's been working like her slab and quarter game a lot recently. She's like traditionally more of a powerful climber, but she's been like really putting time in on lower angle stuff, which is cool. It's been paying off a lot. She looked really nice on it yesterday, qualies.
She's climbing a lot more like calmer than I've seen
Yes.
in the past.
Also coming out of her youth career, which I feel like is like always a time that people kind of tend to settle down. They're freaking out, dude. It's scary.
Colin's making quick work of this.
Colin's cruising.
Makes it nice. That clear hold with no texture on it. Just a little jib.
Colin's looking for that top position. Nice work.
Yeah. Masterful.
Paloma's getting back on. Attempt number 2. The first chord is interesting. I think if you get the timing a little bit off, or if you're not quite stomping the foot correctly, then
Stylish work from
catches
Paloma.
rough.
It's such a big step up. Like you're going to hold it to your face. It's very difficult.
And it's in a gap there. Paloma just taking a second to regroup and rest.
Pushing into 2 minutes here.
It's good that she's brushing the feet. I noticed earlier they would all brush everything at the start and then not brush the feet throughout the entire rest of the 4 minutes.
Get that up once again. Ready, I'll get loud. Let's go.
Top from Paloma.
And that's how it goes on the hold.
Smooth finish.
Yeah, that was really good.
What was your favorite boulder from
Let's welcome
qualies
back our
yesterday?
penultimate set of athletes. Jacob
I
and
had a
Lila.
really good time on probably, I'm not sure what number it was, but there was a blue and orange up the steep for us. That was really fun. I definitely treated it, but it was very interesting, and the top was really cool. And again, it had that big triangle look on it, which I don't really get to use very often, so that was exciting.
Alrighty, athletes, you have 4 minutes.
And we also had some fun slaps in the back. So that was cool. I always love a good hard slap.
Yeah, the slap's awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of bummed that we don't get to have more of it for finals.
Yeah.
Part of it is it's in the back of the gym, and it's just hard to get spectating back there. So it's where ISO was.
They typically do a pretty good job, though, of like building up their more bird and like low angle walls to create flat like movement, which I think is really nice.
Good person. Sorry, we have Jacob and Lila back out here.
Oh wow.
Nice one from Jacob. Got them strings. Interesting. Sure. Yeah, okay.
Made that jump work.
Yeah, the jump worked. Yeah. Jacob just went straight up to the floor.
Come on, Jacob. Come on, Jacob. We believe.
Got Jacob.
Fighting for that.
No.
Let's submit it to the line up to the top of the women's. Let's go, Lila.
Layla's looking for the final portal move. Oh, she just missed.
I know Jacob's a big Chris guy, so I imagine he felt very comfortable up until that big loaf. He tends to have a little bit more trouble on slopers, so I bet sagging and finding the right position for that finish will give him a little bit of difficulty.
Yeah, looks like he was locked off a little bit too inside and didn't quite get the press. It's also probably hard to tell on the stream, but the men's folder, the gym that they have is like a little kind of nub. And it's turned, of course, on the bad side. You need to really like get the feet over, get your weight over your hips, and then like shift.
It looked like for the men, both Aiden and Lucas were able to like press on that volume and kind of like jam the side of their hand against the hip. And that seemed to be like very physical to try and do like the pinch on the volume itself.
Yeah.
Which Colin made it work.
For Lila. Get her to the top of the stage. That's how we do.
I wonder if Jacob's gonna go for the Cordo start or the just run and grab.
Oh, he's just gonna grab it.
Yeah, nice.
Boys, come on, Jacob.
He's got really, really strong fingers.
Yeah, he just
Well,
gripped the
something you
sloper.
just know. Yeah, he hits everything in the house. At least.
Come on, Jacob. Come on, Jacob. Looking for anything with his left foot. Come on.
My goodness.
It looks like he's just having a hard time finding
We got
that
20
positioning.
seconds left.
Just trying to pull through the boulder, which is maybe not the best.
Yeah, the vertical sloper is rough. Yeah. Getting your hip shifted around.
It's also like it's pretty high profile. He's pretty far off the wall, so you have to go like
5,
both over
4,
and around the hole, which is hard.
2, 1.
A couple of attempts from Jacob for plus time, but didn't quite make it. All right. Bringing back Anna and Joe to wrap up Boulder 3.
On these boulders, we have Ann Kelly and Joe Gooding one more time.
I think Joe's going to do very well on this boulder.
I would agree. I'm interested to see
Alright,
whether he
athletes,
does the
your
Cordo
4 minutes
starter.
starts now.
I am also very curious.
It looks like, from what I can imagine and from what I know of Joe's climbing, I think he'll likely try and jump that. But we'll just have to see.
Half the least resistance. No time. She's already up.
Come on,
Going.
Ann. Oh, ounce of wasted energy. That was perfect. Let's go, Anna.
And Anna's looking for the last
We get back there. Let's go. Oh,
That was a very impressive flash.
very fast.
quick work from Anna
Joe
Kelly.
just did that.
Just the straight up.
Oh!
Yeah, we can keep those Joe chants going. I love it. Let's go, Joe.
It's like a foot flip. Yeah.
I think probably just like a little bit of a miscalculation also of like the pushing and the pulling aspect of that. Seems like you lost tension on that foot a little bit. Like, yeah.
Skin.
There's been a lot of looking down at the hands confusion tonight. Yesterday was like a pretty skin heavy round, so I cannot imagine that many of them are having a good skin day.
As awesome as it is to have all new holds, fiberglass just shreds.
So I feel like sometimes like when you're in the round, you don't even notice.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Yeah. Keep it going. All the way through.
Oh, interesting.
Definitely different method way to go so which is really interesting.
Incredible work.
Move Joe into second place.
All right, brief pause. Brief pause. Hey, Maya, you guys can hang back for just 1 second. We're going to make this men's boulder a little more approachable, yes?
Wow. A little last minute tweak. Interesting. I don't know what's going on.
The Routesetters are going to make a slight adjustment to this zone so that the men's forward boulder
Oh, okay.
is a little
Not
more
changing. Not changing the boulder itself. They're taking that mold off the women's side.
We can't see yet either. We're also in darkness, but it looks like we're just moving a hold so that maybe a dab or an accidental like little toe catch doesn't happen for the men.
I was wondering when I actually first walked in, I thought that the men's start were part of the women's boulder.
Yeah.
So, I guess that makes sense.
All right.
All right, Routesetters are good.
Awesome. It looks
All
like
right.
Nathan is here. For
That means we're down to our last boulder of the night, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see all of our athletes one more time. With that,
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bear with us. Quick transfer.
Hey, I'll go 4 minutes. Starts now.
Okay.
I heard you're gonna do this for me.
I guess so. All right.
Perfect.
Can I put it on?
Yeah.
We'll see if that works.
All right.
We get nice updates.
We've started. Okay. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Well, we see the vision. That's all.
Interesting falling technique with Aiden.
Aiden's taken some very interesting falls today.
Limbs out.
I think just his climbing style is like reflected in his falling style. Very loose and like, yeah.
Make some noise, Jones. Be so cool. Come on.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Did I do what?
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah. I'm Nathan Monte. I don't really know what else to say, but I was in the
Climber.
qualies. I was in the qualies here and didn't make the final, but this is the second best thing is commentating the final, so I'm excited.
How was your round?
It was
fun?
pretty good. Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, honestly, the setters like do so good here. Like it's literally my favorite local comp every year. So I had really like a lot of fun. It's like very comp style, which is like pretty rare in the qualities, which is funny because like it's like a comp finals, you know.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I think it's good. Yeah, these boulders look sick, and
Yeah.
I was talking to some friends, like. We were like, this fourth boulder for the men looks very hard. We're like super interested about it.
Yeah, it's tricky to have like on a move like this, the hold you're catching, having to move in and catch a hold that trying to think of the word. It's not, the profile is more shallow than the hole that you're moving dynamically off of. So it really forces you to like come back into the wall with your momentum.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, it seems very challenging to like, yeah, get the body into the wall. And then it looks like pretty hard compression.
This women's boulder is cool too because you're in this bind and then you have to move dynamically.
Goes for this move.
Oh.
Let's go, Vaughn.
I think it's pretty good. Chalk it up.
Let's go, Aiden!
A lot of moments to kind of hang for a
Here we
second.
go. Well, no.
Nice work, Maya.
It's a tough one. Oh.
This beta trying to like get the foot stomped.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think that could work actually.
I think it could too.
I think coming out of that would be really hard.
Coming out will be pretty crazy.
You probably have to swing back and then swing back in hard. But it could be a better setup, honestly.
This hold is so mega.
Yeah,
Like mega
Yeah.
Lopezilla.
the holds are massive.
Hey.
Shout out to
But I was
title sponsor. Oh, okay, sick. Okay, here the full time. Let's go.
Seconds remain.
Oh, get off.
3.
Oh, he's
no, I don't think he's
not.
gonna.
Big round of applause.
That was cool. I really liked the creative like, foot stomp beta.
Me too.
Hey, we now have Lucas and Adrian on there.
Lucas and Adrian back out.
4 minutes starts right now.
What boulder would you want to try most out of the round?
That's a great question. Probably, honestly, the men's 3. It just looks super fun.
Yeah.
And I would say that's my style. It's like compression and like jumpy. I don't know. It looks cool.
Looks like Adrian's taking a slower approach to the start.
Let's go, Lucas.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, Luke has a good idea. He's trying to catch the hold and whip his hips like in and around. So like, yeah, get in that ending position we were talking about where you need to be really close to the wall.
It
So
kind
see
of
if you can
slows it
execute.
down into 2 parts so that you have like the hand cordo and then the foot cordo as
Yeah.
opposed to both at the same time.
Yeah, really.
Oh, let's go. Adrian, just on she is. Let's go.
Adrian's in
Inside at the top. See if Adrian can polish this off here. Looking calm and collected. Make some noise, give me some confidence on this head wall. Come on, Adrian. Throw up the shoulder.
Finish press is cool.
So much tension right now. Hold on.
Oh. Foot pop for Adrian.
Have you been reading the chat at all during this?
A little bit, yeah.
It's pretty funny.
You guys are going off. It's good.
Yeah, guys, keep commenting. Comment your favorite boulder so far.
Move just go on board again. Y'all want to see this move go down one more time? It's still 1 minute.
Up the top
Right
again.
at that top. Come on, Lucas.
Loses the left hand.
He did have his right foot higher. Looked like it was going to help quite a bit because he could pull with the toe, but. Adrian's back on. Oh, no.
That elevator door now. That's what we call that move when you have like your hands crossed like that.
Adrian's looking to the top of this boulder.
I like that she went for kind of
He
more
went to that
static.
elbow one more
than-
time. Y'all know what needs to happen.
Nice.
And 3,
Luke's going.
2, and 1 takes us into plus
Action, let's
time
go.
once again. With both athletes on their head-on moves.
Luke couldn't quite get there.
Adrian
Adrian.
coming for it. Adrian. Beautiful style. Onward we move. High drama on these boulders. Please welcome back for the last time this evening, Sam Sheen and Kayla Long.
Alright, Sam and Kaylin coming back.
All right, athletes, your 4 minutes starts now. Sam, show us what you're made of. Let's go. Kaylin getting creative over here on the start of this boulder. Here we go, Sam.
Able to like get
Okay,
over
so
the
close.
foot enough to hit that next hole. Come on, Kaylin. The blocker for the start foot for her is an
Come on,
annoying
Sam.
spot. Good, Sam.
Kaylin is on the
Kaylin's
boulder.
on. She's rocking.
Let's go, Kaylin.
Come on, Kaylin. Oh.
I'd love to see some magic from Sam on this boulder.
Yeah.
Sam's super strong. I'm not sure he's been able to really show that tonight. And I just wish him the best because, I mean, he's a great guy, honestly.
Kaylin back on.
Kaylin's back on.
Looking for it.
She's back on.
Oh, I mean, that was a nice roll, so. That's good for these. You got that, Sam.
Rosilla is wild.
Here we go, Sam.
Come on, Sam. Come on, Kaylin.
Come on, David.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 minute on the clock. All the time we need.
I think if she can get her heel in this stage, she'll be totally fine.
I don't know Caitlin's climbing too well, but she seems super comfortable on static, so see if it makes it happen.
Nice.
This is taking it long. We're not stopped to run up the money.
Very nicely done. Really great round from Caitlin. She has a lot of fans in the chat, I can tell.
Brings us down to
It
25
pushes her into
seconds.
first, so we'll see how the rest of the round goes.
Caitlin's probably the youngest athlete here. Oh, is she 15? You know?
I don't know, actually.
I think I heard she was 15 years old. So really impressive in like this field of athletes.
3, 2, and 1. Last attack. Let's go.
Come on.
Give it everything.
And please welcome back for their last boulders.
Yeah, 15. 15's crazy.
Alright, Colin Duffy coming back. Colin can secure the
All
win.
right, athletes, your 4 minutes starts now.
Had a very strong round.
Yeah. Really comfy the whole time,
Yeah.
obviously.
Let's go, Colin! He's really got these little
Colin
shades.
lining it up. Let's go, Colin.
I gave her the commentator's curse the first time.
I'm always impressed by how controlled Colin, like, Porto is. A lot of athletes get, like, a lot of swing, and this is very, like, core intensive.
Yeah, very core intensive. That's a really good observation.
Loba had a little slip at the start, but looking to get back on.
Pro tip, guys, train your core.
The mega low. Loma's on.
Shout out Shane Climbs 09.
You know, you've seen what's possible. Let's go, Colin.
Shout out. Oh, shout out Leon Gang. I don't really know what that is. The chat is going wild for Kaylin.
As they should.
As they should.
I got learned. I was like, I don't know who this is. I was like, oh, wait, yes. Come on, Colin. Colin's on the low.
Colin, take us home.
We are.
God, so much
I know
shit.
that's not the rule.
One thing called guys. Come on, Colin. Let's go!
Last is rough.
Yeah.
Pretty vertical. And the silver's
Colin
back.
is back on the wall.
Yeah, it looks like the last hole too is not like an in-cut grip. It looks pretty slopey
And
actually.
it's pretty turned, too. It's like
Very
almost
turned,
under.
yeah. I squeeze very hard on both hands.
Kind of similar to men's, too, honestly, with like having to get your foot in the right spot.
Yeah.
That takes us down to a minute left for these athletes. Beautiful tackle from Carlson there. Here we go, Logan.
Here we go. Alright, Colin's gonna need some energy here.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Okay, time plus. I think the Loma probably will too.
Love looks very close on this move. I think similar to Kaylin, if she gets it, I think the top two took quite well.
5, 3,
I almost wonder if he tried like the more
one.
static method if it would work.
what's time? Let's get going.
Come on, Colin.
Yeah.
Alright, Colin, let's go.
Let's go,
Come on,
Colin.
Colin.
Let's get the hole. Impressive work. Good going, Duffy.
Great job from Colin. We still have a couple opportunities for a top on this one.
Please
So
welcome
Jacob
back.
Kelligan, here he comes.
The one and only
Jacob
Jacob Kelligan and the light of the competition. All right, athletes, your 4 minutes starts.
Silas back in. Jacob's back in. He's so excited.
One thing I know about Jacob is he has a lot of fun. He's just a goofball, and he lets it show, which is awesome. I think being authentic is really important.
Being able to come out in the finals and just like hang out and have fun is so awesome.
I agree.
Kind of special too.
Yeah, I think everyone has a little bit of a different performance mindset.
All right, here we
Some
go.
people like to be like locked in. Other
Come
people,
on, Jacob.
like me, I would say. Well, it depends. But I like to be a goofball and like just have fun out there. If you can be in that place, I think you're in a good place.
Little scoring update. Kaylin is in first right now. Adrian's in second. Anna's in third. Colin is in first. Lucas is in second. Joe is in third. But all subject to move around.
Jacob's asking where the crimp
Jacob's
are.
asking where the
Jacob,
crimp
anything
line
to say
is.
about strengths? Jacob is a grip on the.
Jacob is
Go get it.
super strong in crimps. He'll crimp slopers.
Andrew RMC just told him to go grab the finished crimp if he wants a crimp.
Great
Savage.
response from Andrew. Jacob's been getting a lot stronger on slopers. He's been putting in the work, and it shows. But yeah, if he gets a crimp, he's gonna dominate it.
This women's starts kind of rude.
Let's go, Jacob.
Yeah, it's the holds,
Come on, Jacob.
both the feet and the hands are very blocked.
And above your head.
Make sure you know this for Lila. Let's go, please. Come on.
Lila's working her way towards the zone. Oh no.
Good.
Jacob and Lila are making really good progress right now.
Yes, Jacob. Let's go.
Jacob's just a little bit shallow.
We're getting there. Come on, Jacob. Let's go, Lila. Come on, Lila. Here we go. Yes.
I like this bumping.
Strong shot, Carolina.
I think she can finish this.
Oh no. Twyla,
30 seconds on the
missed the
clock.
jib.
Show us, Jacob. Come on. "15 seconds.
Are you gonna try the finals round tomorrow?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
5,
I have to drive home to
3,
Utah, Salt Lake City,
2,
and my
1.
skin is very.
We get real loud. Yes. Massive round of applause. That was a really fun 4 minutes of rock on in a while.
Gave it everything for sure.
Really cool beta too.
And now we are
really
at
creative.
the end. Our final athletes.
All
Our
right.
final boulder.
Final boulder, final
One more
athlete.
time. Give it up for Anna Kelly and Joe
Anna and
Whitaker.
Joe.
All right, athletes, your 4 minutes starts now.
You know, based on attempts to top, I think Colin may have already won. However, if Joe tops this, then that would just be pretty awesome. And that would definitely help his ranking as well.
No.
Here goes Anna. Yeah, really well done.
Oh, one on
For Anna Kelly.
Wow.
Let's see some head wall action. Let's go.
That's working.
Gets the foot. Palms up. Does he do it?
Good enough, sailing up. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh, well done. And we have a winner.
That does it.
Joe.
Crowd's really behind Joe right now.
We got crowd chanting Joe.
The one-arm cordo attempt is really cool. Joe could definitely do this move.
Yeah, Joe is also very good at Corda.
Yeah,
Definitely impressed.
there you go. Again with the learning, like a lot of
Yeah.
the cordo is just like, okay, this don't work.
Learning the movement.
I also think he'd have an easier time in the finish
Come
move
on,
as well.
Joe.
Come on, Joe.
Oh.
Every attempt to just closer and
Yeah.
closer. He's looking at his skin.
The
Probably
low
running
just
low.
makes it.
Yeah.
All the new holds.
I mean, both this round and yesterday's qualies were very skin intensive. Although credit to Joe, he did I think maybe not all the boulders, but almost all the boulders and qualies very fast. So he probably saved a lot of skin and energy by doing that. Really good execution from him.
Come on, Joe. Let's go. We're down to a minute.
Little under a minute left. Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe. Here we go.
The snap is so hard on this folder.
30 seconds. Come on.
Come on, Joe.
Joe, we want it.
Come
We want
on.
it so bad. Oh, he's maybe bleeding at this point. His skin hurts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Last time for Joe.
Come on, Joe. We get out of here. Let's go.
Yeah.
What a phenomenal last goal.
Alright.
His skin hurts so
You
bad.
know?
Leading it all
Great
over.
round from Joe.
That is the end of regulation time.
That's all of our
for
boulders,
2025
all of our
finals. We're
athletes.
gonna take some time, make sure we got our results
Have a
dialed
little
in.
time
Defer to the
before podiums.
Routesetters. Write some big checks.
It was a great show.
We'll do the podium presentation here. Just
If
over
you
there.
haven't watched,
Want to give a shout out, of course, to
Here,
our title
we
sponsors
do like the
for this
giant
event.
checks at the end, which is super
Ringo
cute.
Climbing,
Very
based right here in Colorado.
Giant checks, and
And
then the
it's
first place
climbing.
winner
Corporate taking us out.
gets their
Some phenomenal holds.
name engraved into
Also
his
want to give a shout
chest
out
piece of
to
the rook.
our sponsors.
It's pretty awesome. I want my name on that one day.
Central.
Come on!
Also Colorado in Motion, Upslope PT,
Well, it's looking like
Quanstrom.
Anna Kelly and Colin Duffy. Colin probably, this is many times in a row now for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Anna's first time here, so congratulations to her.
I feel like Anna's just had like a really good few months of climbing generally for a few years, but like especially her last few months, she's been going on.
I definitely agree.
Let's go, Colin.
Kind of a bummer for the women's boulder with the sketchy top. Like never feels good as a setter to have that happen, but obviously we don't want anyone to get hurt. So
I was honestly, as a climber, even as a spectator, I was very happy that they stopped the woman from doing that boulder.
too.
I remember, watching Adrian on it, already I was like, this is a massive move. And yeah, they were kind of landing on the white volume. So I definitely, a lot of credit to the setters and the people running the event to notice, yeah, it's sketchy. And maybe it's not the best for a good show, but the athlete safety is a huge priority.
Always better to make the call.
And it was still fun. Getting that toe hook looked challenging. There was good separation, honestly. I want to say half the field got zoned, maybe 4 of the 6 got zoned, 2 of them didn't. Jacob Kogan is now trying the top of the 4th boulder after the round, just for fun.
Jacob, Chris Jacob.
Oh, falls on the rim.
No Chris Jacob.
And Andrew continues resting him.
What do you have lined up for the rest of your season?
Later this month, I'm actually doing my first Pan American Cup. So I'm going to Columbia. Oh, someone just did the boulder. I was calling. Good work. Yeah, I'm going to Columbia for lead. And yeah, it'll be so much fun.
That'll be awesome. Do you primarily compete in lead or boulder?
I would say I'm very much both.
You won an NACS this year, right?
What's up?
This last season you won NACS?
I didn't win. I did podium for the first time at an NACS. Yeah, that was the lead one. Yeah, it's good NACS season for me. But yeah, a lot of people, they specialize. Oh, here we go. Alright, I think Adrian's gonna take my spot here.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal this.
Alright, later guys, it was fun.
Oh, maybe I am.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, this mic setup's a little funky. Thank you. Alright, Adrian's popping in. We have a weird lag, and the fuzzy part is missing. Okay, so let's put it here. Do you want me to clip it to you? And then talk kind of loud. Yeah, cool. Welcome, Adrian.
Hi.
How was your round?
It was good. I really enjoyed the boulders, and yeah, the second one was a little bit scary.
Yeah, tell me about the second one.
Just on the way down, like on the fall, the previous attempts, I kind of thought I was going to smack the volume. And then I did. I smacked my knee pretty hard.
Moving your knee.
Yeah, it's pretty banged up and numb, but yeah, I felt like I had to say something.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see anyone else get majorly injured. It's just supposed to be a fun comp, and we all have bigger ones coming up too. So
Yeah. Are you excited for the rest of your season?
yeah, nationals will be in February in Orlando. So
Yeah. Nice and
looking
warm.
forward to it.
Yeah. That'll be fun. And you have team trials as well?
Yes.
Cool.
I think Portland.
Yeah, up in Portland.
It'll be cool.
Yeah, it'll be good. I don't know if you're paying at all attention to our chat.
So funny.
It is funny. A lot of fans. What was your favorite boulder from qualies yesterday?
I think. Not sure. I think the one with the dual packs where I had to get like a really funky feel and press up. That was pretty cool.
And then what about tonight? Like, of all the boulders that you got to try,
I
maybe not the second
well,
one.
I actually did really enjoy that one because I think like I haven't committed that much. I think to like coordination, so it was
Yeah.
good for me. Good thing it wasn't an injury, but
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, and again, thank you for saying something.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to climb on those holds before, like the really big cramp?
I don't think so. I think I've been on the Tringo, like the big blue pinches. But,
Yeah, and after you was
Yeah.
the lighting funky for the finish move? Because
Lighting?
from where we were sitting, you could see, like for Boulder 2, you could see the finish hold and kind of where to go to, but it looked like there was a weird shadow. Did
I
you
don't
have
know.
that at all?
It
Or?
felt really far, and it's like giant. It's probably bigger than all of us.
Yeah.
So getting around it was really hard.
Yeah.
But, yeah. The only thing I wish I would have tried is maybe a toe and zone, and then like kind of reach over. But I don't know.
Because you went to kind of the dihedral first, right? And then you popped out.
No, I did the full like jump to the toe. Yeah.
Yeah, it is cool. Nice work. Do you have anything else you want to like throw in?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Can you try and find Kaylin for me?
Yes.
I'll take this. Thank you. Alright, Sean, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Thank you all for joining me. This is my first live stream. I am a Routesetter, not really a talker, so if it was a little rough, sorry. But thanks for being here. We'll see if we can find her. I don't know. If we can't find her, maybe we can get a setter or somebody else in too. Do you want to come in? Alright, we got her. Hello. You have a ginormous amount of fans on our live stream chat. So we're trying to get you in. So I'm gonna clip this, we'll clip it to the side here, and then just talk pretty loud, okay? Is it okay if I clip it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then talk kind of loud.
Okay.
Alright, hi.
Hi.
How was your round?
It was really good. I feel like I climbed probably the best I could have. I'm really happy with how I did. I think I committed to a lot of things I normally wouldn't have.
Do you think, what's your style of climbing primarily? What do you like?
Well, I really like Cordo, but honestly, I'm not very good at Cordo, so I feel like I really like slab, and I really like crimpy overhangs, so
I feel like round number 1 was like pretty my style, and I was really happy that I was able to flash it.
Yeah, it was cool. You looked really calm throughout the entire round too, and I think especially for somebody that is like as young as you are, there's a lot going on, and so it was really cool to see you come out and just like throw
So
down.
cool.
Yeah, it was so cool, yeah.
How was yesterday's round?
Yesterday was really good. I wasn't really coming in expecting to make finals, especially because I knew that like there's so much like good people coming here. I know that like every year there's good people. And I guess as the round progressed on, like I was topping climbs that I really didn't know I could. And then I ended up topping all of them, which I was like really psyched about that, especially like climbs that like obviously like people I look up to, even they probably didn't flash it. So yeah, I think yesterday went really well.
That's really awesome. What do you have next for the rest of your season?
Well, I'm still in youth, so definitely. I mean, I don't have any big comps for a while. I have another open next week. Other than that, I'm looking forward to Youth Nats next summer.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Fun.
that's probably my next like huge comp. This one was like also really huge, but it was like, yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah. You want to read in the chat for a second?
Practice this. Somebody said Meganite. Oh, I love Meganite. I love Meganite. I use it all the time. Some say I'm gay for it, but I do enjoy my Meganite. Where are the glasses? I don't have any. Mine are broken, by the way. Find her a matcha. I love matcha. I'm surprised there's so many people on the live stream. I wasn't expecting this.
It's been going off
Yeah,
for like
they told me.
the entire
They
time.
told me to post the live stream. I was like, hey, and then I like told them. I was like, yeah, there's gonna be a live stream, but I didn't really tell anybody. I just told like one person. I was like, yeah, there's gonna be a live stream, and I guess all of them were on it.
Yeah, well, when you have a performance that was this good, we're like, oh my gosh, we need to check her out.
Yeah, no, I'm super psyched.
What was your favorite boulder that you did tonight? Besides, like, or I guess maybe not favorite boulder, but just like, was there a move that you really liked, or?
I think number 2 is probably my favorite. I definitely struggled on it the most. I tried a lot of like different, or I guess the same beta that didn't really work out for me. But in the end, I like tried it the right way, and I feel like I committed to it well, and I'm like really happy that I was able to like stick in it.
Yeah.
And then same for number 3. I was kind of having issues with the top, like committing with the uncomfortable position. But I'm super happy that I was able to like get it done, and then just like be super excited about that. So yeah.
That's awesome. Were any of these holds new to you, or are you familiar with all of them? So I know you competed internationally, right?
I have, but pretty much a lot of the holds were like new to me, especially on route number 1. I don't think I've really felt any of the red holds before. Number 2, I think I felt all the holds before. Number 3, not really. Like I'm kind of familiar, but like I could get like a feel of them like once I was on there. And then number 4, I was like kind of comfortable with some of them, and I think yeah, there's really cool holds. So I'm like so psyched. Like I got to like try so many different like cool climbs and like feel like all these new holds and like experience so many like new things. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you crushed, and it was really cool again to like to see you come out so confidently and do your thing. So yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'll take this back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
And congratulations, you get a giant check now, so it's exciting.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna see who else I can bring in. To be totally honest, I have this like bright mega light in my eyeballs, so I can't really see who's around, but in one side.
Alrighty, y'all. We finalized results. Written names on some big checks. Which means it's just about time for a podium presentation.
Alright,
So who are
well,
on
I'm
the
breaking your
pads, please
mic.
get off the pads. If you were a finalist, make
Okay.
yourself available. We're going to need you here shortly.
talk kind of loud.
Talk loud?
Talk loud.
Talk loud.
All right. This is Rob.
Hello.
Hello. Rob was one of the setters for the comp. So we're going to do a podium presentation in a sec, but just any thoughts and anything you want to share before we start?
That was quite a show.
It was crazy.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever watched.
Why?
And
What was your favorite?
dude, everyone's just trying crazy stuff. They're trying hard and then pulling things that I didn't think was possible.
Yeah.
But they're doing it anyways. Makes you psyched to get better.
Did you get to forerun some of this?
Yeah, I foreran a good chunk of the female round and then where necessary on the male round, and man, these boulders were hard.
Yeah.
And the competitors make it look easy.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Checking with the chat.
Rob, are you in the Leon gang? No, I'm just repping. I don't know.
This is Kaylin's.
I just want to give a shout out.
Okay, yeah.
My boy, Bo Richter, number 98. Go Vikings.
That's Rob's brother, for those of you that don't know.
That's my boy.
Big sports ball
We do
guy.
sports.
We do sports.
Did we show it? I don't know if the live stream caught it, but Colin did pull the male 4 last boulder. He did it after all was said and done and just absolutely housed the boulder. It was pretty unbelievable.
I like having the time plus.
Time
It's
Plus,
really nice.
I wish
Refreshing.
Time Plus would come back. I
Me
miss
too.
Time Plus so much.
Bring it back.
Hello to all of, hi chat. Hello chat. Drop a like and subscribe on the channel. Make sure you're subscribed to Trango Climbing for all of the hot new content.
Yeah.
Man, it's bright back here.
Yeah,
You've been
it's
sitting
bright.
under these lights this whole time.
This time,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can't see anything.
Yeah, no, me neither. We were doing our best.
All right, studio, can you hear me?
All right, y'all. Andrew's gonna present. So I'm gonna let him
It's been a
roll.
long night. Watch all that time.
Podium
We're
time.
gonna do one last thing here. Just give away a whole bunch of cash.
Thank you.
Anytime.
And also take some photo pictures. We are going to start with the women's final results for the evening. Results have been verified. They are on the screen up top. Our live stream TVs. Your women's finalists, make sure you're front and center. Starting in 6th place. Her second battle for the fort final appearance in a row. Lila Kaki. And in 5th place, none other than Paloma Slovic. In 4th place, fan favorite core community member Maya Madare. And our first podium position, Miss Adrienne Clark. In 2nd place, brand new to Battle for the Fort, and I believe our youngest finalist ever, Kayla Long. And finally, in 1st place, a brand new Battle for the Fort women's champion, Anika. Keep that round of applause going. Waiting for the words from our official photographers to get the shot. Excellent. Thanks, Ray. All righty, ladies, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure watching you climb tonight. Thanks for sharing this moment with us. And now, we move on to the men. In 6th place, Mr. Sanji. In fifth place, local Crimson hero Jacob Gilligan, 14 blocks. In fourth place, young strong gun, Katie Harris. And that takes us to our podium. He's no stranger to the battle of the fort podium, Mr. Joe Goodacre. In second place, his first time at Battle of the Fort, and we hope not his last, Lucas Gerhardt. And finally, last year he was the first double Battle of the Fort champion. Now he's the first triple Battle for the Fort men's champion, Mr. Colin Duffy. Excellent. All right. Well, you guys, you want to attend to this precarious top balance? Are we doing the top balance? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, good. We're going to hold you down. Oh boy. Hopefully, we get a bit of podium box. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thanks for showing up tonight. Thanks for getting loud. Thanks for cheering. That was a blast. Can't wait to do it all again next year. Colin and Anna. Colin and
Thank you
Anna,
guys
one
so
more
much
photo.
for tuning in. I had a really good time commentating, and thank you for watching 2025 Battle for the Fort. Have a really good night.